Hey everyone, we are live at the Paste Studios right now with Julia Jacklin. Julia, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are stoked that you took the time to make this part of your New York trip. So welcome here, and we're looking forward to sharing what you're about to do with the internet.
Internet.
So Crushing is the album, congratulations, that's out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, you do 3 songs from it today. Can you tell us what you're going to do first?
Yeah, we're going to start with Body, which is the first track off the record. Yeah.
All right.
Right. The police met the plane. They let you finish your meal. I know you'd like to believe it, baby, but you're more kid than criminal. Just a boy who could not get to a domestic flight without lighting up in the restroom. Got caught, cloud of smoke, thumb still on the light. You look so proud, couldn't wait to call a friend. We had to fly back home, never got the money back for that weekend. Right there on the Sydney tarmac, I threw my luggage down. I said, I'm gonna leave you, I'm not a good woman when you're around. That's when the sound came in. I could finally see. I felt the changing of the seasons, all of my senses rushing back to me. Go your own way, watch me turn my own head. Eyes to the driver, hands in my lap, heading to the city to get my body back. I remembered early days when you took my camera, turned to me 23, naked on your bed, looking straight at you. Do you still have that photograph? Would you use it to hurt me? Well, I guess it's just my life, and it's just my body. I guess it's just my life, and it's just my body. I guess it's just my life, and it's just my body. I guess it's just my life, and it's just my body. I guess it's just my life, and it's just my body.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sounded great. So it seems like a perfect time to talk about the themes on this album. Considering, I mean, Body. I was reading that you had worked to sort of reestablish the connectedness between your mind and your body, and maybe for whatever reason, maybe that connection had been lost or not developed, and that was sort of one of the things you were after on this record. Can you talk a little bit about the themes on Crushing?
Yeah, I think I wrote most of it on tour, in cars, and tried most of them out in sound checks. And yeah, I guess it's a lot about just from touring for a long time and being in a relationship and feeling like I didn't really have space to myself or much control over my life, I guess. And writing the record is kind of like processing that and trying to figure it out once it all stopped.
Cool.
Yeah.
How has that process worked? Where do you find yourself in terms of that connectedness now?
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Good.
I'm here, I'm in New York, I'm playing songs.
Yeah.
Some people on the internet seem to like them, so yeah.
I found out
good.
that a koala bear is an emoji because I forget who it was, but there was an Australian artist here not too long ago, and there was so many koala bear emojis in the comment section. So now we all know that exists.
I haven't updated my phone in a long time.
Hopefully
I'm
somebody
stuck
will
with
leave
some
us
real old
one.
emojis. Yeah.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about the next song you're going to do?
Yeah, this one's called Don't Know How to Keep Loving You. It's not released yet, but it's on the record. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's my favorite song on the record, I think, today. That changes every day, so. All right. Keep loving you now that I know you. But if I worked on my skin, I could scrub until I am red hot, weak and thin, too tired to run away. What do I do now? There's nothing left to say. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you. Into the darkness, or is it the light? Should I be waking up or finding a place to sleep tonight? Who will I be now that you're no longer next to me? Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. Don't know how to keep loving you now that I know you so well. I just wanna keep loving you.
Right. Thank you. So you mentioned that the majority of, if not all of the album was written on the road. And I know you guys recorded at the Grove Studios just outside of Sydney. Do you think that the place that you recorded rubbed off, and did it make its way into the vibe of the record, or would it have sounded the same if you guys had recorded in LA or in Nashville?
Yeah, I think the studio had a huge part to do with it. Like the first record I made, I did it in New Zealand, and it was really fresh and bright, and there's a lot of light, and recorded at kind of like 11 a.m., finished about 9 p.m. every day. Whereas this record, it was like start around 5 p.m., finish about like 3, 4 a.m. The studio was like, no offense to the Grove, but it's like a bit ugly. A lot of like black leather couches and weird lights, and
purposefully ugly, like they made an effort, or they just didn't make the effort at all and it turned out that way.
I feel like I'm going to get in trouble for saying that because I think they made a lot of effort. But yeah, I don't know. It just had a very, very different look. And
I love the fact I just found out that there's a man named Gary Beers,
Gary
and I
Beers,
love that
two first
that
names.
exists. Yeah,
One is Gary with 2 R's and then Gary with 1 R.
yeah.
So that's how
And that's a government name. Like, that's his name, isn't it?
yeah,
Gary Beers.
he's a bass player for NXS.
Yeah.
It's his studio. So love the decor, Gary Beers. But yeah, it was just we just kind of recorded at night and it was very dark, and I did most of the vocal takes around kind of 1 to 2 a.m. around that time. So yeah, we were all like really tired, and I think that kind of made its way onto the record.
Totally.
And yeah, I think the space is really important.
That's what Andrea and I were just talking about this before you guys got here. Like, a lot of the time, when I show up here to do these things, like if it's on an exhausted day, we've had a lot of long days in a row, like that exhaustion sometimes ends up a lot more interesting things happen in the interview and in the session in general. You know, the healthy days are boring.
Yeah, because I think just like exhaustion takes away self-consciousness maybe.
Yeah.
And anxiety sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has sounded great so far. Can you tell us what the third song you're going to do is?
Yeah, this one's called Head Alone. Yeah, it's the second song on the record, and made a video clip for it recently in Melbourne, which is where I live in Australia, where I'm just running down a street. I think it's good. Yeah. Should we just play it?
Yeah, please.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay.
Give me a full-length mirror so I can see the whole picture. My head alone gives nothing away. Guess I could stand on a chair, put it back by the table before you get there. My head alone doesn't know how to say. I don't wanna be touched all the time. I raise my body up to be mine. Ha. He said, give me another drink. You know it's easy to talk when you don't have to think. Oh, my head alone won't do it that way. Come on, give me the room tonight. You know I've told you before that you hold me too tight. On my head alone just wants to say, I don't wanna be touched all the time. I raise my body up to be mine. Yeah, I don't wanna be touched all the time. I raise my body up to be mine. I have your back more than I have mine. I want you to feel good all the time.
That was great. Thank you for coming and doing this.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
travel safely. You've got a number of tour dates. They're all up at the website and every place you'd expect tour dates to be. You've got Australia and New Zealand dates through mid-March, Western Europe through mid-April, and then you're back here in New York, Bowery Ballroom on April 24th. So travel safely and
Right.
enjoy all of those things. And best of luck on crushing. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.